found this new band called Men I Trust, and I just thought that was kind of cool with what I was talking about with red flags and stuff like that. Back to the business at hand. So what I wanted to say after my last couple of videos, there are a lot of men and women. That's the other thing I want to say is what I'm talking about. Obviously, I'm a straight woman who is, you know, has had some of these experiences with men, so I'm sharing my experience, and I'm kind of speaking to probably other women from my point of view. This doesn't mean that the roles can't be completely reversed and the same exact situation couldn't be true for a woman doing these things to a man, or red flags that a man should look out for a woman, or whatever your sexual orientation is. It doesn't matter. I'm not here to, like, I ain't here talking about that. Like, everybody love who you want to love. All I'm here talking about is whenever there's going to be some major problems involved in the relationship, the red flags are there. That's all I'm trying to say. I just want to say, use your common sense. Trust your intuition. It will not steer you wrong. It won't. The only thing I can say is that sometimes if you're really attracted to somebody and that chemistry is really there, and especially if they're a really charismatic person, and just, it can be really hard to hear your intuition and to understand what it's saying, because your body is not wanting to listen, you know, and you're just kind of drawn into this person. And some people just have that quality. Some people just have that total magnetic thing that, you know, you want to be with them, and it doesn't matter if they just, you know, you just printed out a list of all of the charges where they, you know, beat the hell out of their ex-wife. And so that's what I'm trying to say is, you know, your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. There's usually going to be a feeling, even if it's really quick when you first meet them. It'll be there, and it's kind of like, no. And it'll be quick, and it's not going to be super loud, but it's there. If you're not going to, maybe it's not like a voice telling you, okay, you know, September, this is not where you need to be right now, honey. You need to get up and leave. It's not that clear, but it's a real feeling, and it's there. So you really just need to pay attention to it, listen to it, and then if you don't listen to that little quick intuition, that little quick feeling that's there and then it's gone, it's not going to come back, and you're going to stay in it because, like I said, that person's magnetic, or you're just really attracted to them, or you've just kind of given into loneliness. And I understand that too. It can be really brutal sometimes being alone. I think it's a real test sometimes, but and I mean, in other ways, it's an opportunity. Being alone is an opportunity to let yourself grow. It sucks to be alone. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what sucks worse than that? And I can tell you with 100% my personal experience, the only thing that is worse than being alone is being in a bad relationship. Being in the wrong relationship, being in a relationship where somebody treats you like crap, or doesn't respect you, or just honestly doesn't even love you. Or since I was a little girl, I watched the fairy tales and the Cinderella and the cartoons and I wanted the happy ending, and I wanted to fall in love, and I wanted it to all be, you know, things don't necessarily happen as planned or as we think that they will as kids. Not that everybody wants that. But anyway, so I just want to say that I don't want to make light of loneliness and say, oh, it's not a big deal, like you can just be alone. I mean, there are times it's hard. It's not always easy. And then I think it's those times when you're lonely, which can be really hard right now with the coronavirus. And that's really when it's great if you can reach out to, if you can get out of yourself. That's something that helps me, is try not to think about what I'm feeling so much as is what somebody else that I know might be feeling or might be going through. Is there something I can do for them? Is there 5 minutes I can just talk to them? Is there, a hug? careful with that with the virus, obviously. But those kinds of things. It's not always easy just to be alone, but when you can get out of yourself, or if you can find other, things to keep your interest. Coco's coming to hang out. Want to hang out for a minute? Go, come on. Basically, a relationship, in my opinion, it's a bonus. And I don't mean a relationship, I mean a good relationship, a good romantic relationship, love, actual love with another human being, where you're in a partnership together. I think it's a bonus. I think it's if that comes along for you and you're able to be happy together and even work through the hard times and then still be happy together, I think that's a bonus in life. I don't think it's a requirement. I don't think it's something you need to go seek after or seek out. I think we're all going to naturally do that a little bit because we're just human and we're created that way. But I think lots of times that we just kind of get conditioned, or a relationship ends, and so we just kind of want to fill that void with another person and hurry up and go find your next person. And I don't think that's I'm not saying anybody's wrong to do that, but I think just seeking out a relationship for the sake of a relationship, I don't think that's really a reason to do it. I think that it's, like I said, I think it's a lot healthier and better for you as a person to just focus on your life and taking care of yourself and loving yourself and possibly healing or growing from things that have happened in the past, or maybe learning new things, creating, growing, however that may be, whatever your interests are. And like I said, I think that if that person comes along that you just click and it's good on all levels, nothing's ever 100% perfect, but you get along well and you can communicate, you're friends with each other. I think that's a bottom line to make anything good.